This is Dave, and welcome to How to Use a Mac Part 3. For those who know how to use a PC and are new to the Mac, and the operating system I'm using is a Mac 10 Maverick operating system. Today I'll be talking about putting a shortcut to our applications folder and putting a shortcut to our Pages software on the dock, putting the shortcut icon on the dock down here. And Pages software, that is Mac's answer to Microsoft Word. So that's always good to know, to have a Word document at your disposal. We'll also be using Pages and Chrome, which that's Google's internet software, um, to relearn how to copy and paste. Anyone who's used a PC to write a paper, you know how to copy and paste by either highlighting it, and then right-clicking and then hit cut or copy, and then you go and you right click on a blank area and you say paste. You can also do with the shortcuts of Control C and Control V respectively. Anybody who's used Microsoft Word to write a paper knows how to do that. So we'll be doing that with the Mac, and we'll also be saving the work we do into Pages and then finding it with the Finder or with the Spotlight. And finally we'll be saving that doc to the desktop and then placing it in its own folder just to have a little fun. And I want you, at the end of this, I want you to do this, and hopefully it'll empower you to do some stuff. So let's get started right away. If you'll select the Finder, it should be in your dock in the lower left hand. I'm going to left click on it once. Now remember, this is the equivalent of the Windows Explorer. So from here we can see everything on my hard drive. And let's go down to where it says Applications, left click once. Then I want you to right click it, or if you don't have right clicking enabled, hold Control and left click once, and you'll see a new drop down tab appears. And you scroll down to the bottom one, it says Add to Dock. Go ahead and scroll down and left click to that. And as you can see, now down on the right hand side, I have a new shortcut icon to my Applications folder. So, and the icon for this is actually an Adobe icon. I don't know why it's showing for the applications, if only because my applications folder, Adobe Reader, is at the very top. But if you left click Applications now, in the lower right hand corner of the dock, you can see all the applications that you have that came with the app, which there's a lot of nice software that came with it. Of course, if you don't like the way that's displayed, you can right click it here and we can say view it as a fan. I'm going to left click it and then it comes up like that. I don't know if I like that one either. Or list. That's the one I like. And you can have it however you like. So now that we have Applications icon on the dock, good job by the way, let's go ahead and get the Pages software put in the dock. So you left click on the Applications icon, scroll up to where Pages is, and I'm going to go ahead and just drag it and put it in the dock because I've had trouble right clicking and finding how to put it in the dock before. So I'm going to left click and hold and go ahead and just drag it, and that did not work at all. Let's try it again. Still didn't work. Maybe up here in the Finder, if I find Pages, I'm going to drag it there. I think that's going to work. Nope. There, it worked. Whew. Well, you can tell I don't really know what I'm doing either. So now we have the Pages icon, and I did that by getting the Pages icon by left clicking, holding it, dragging, and dropping it onto the dock from inside the Finder and inside Applications. So I'm going to left click on our Finder, close the window, and let's go ahead and load Pages. I left clicked on it. It says welcome to Pages. I'm going to click continue down at the bottom and get started. Now it's asking me if I want to view my documents or create a document. So I'm going to left click on the blue box that says create a document, and we get to choose a template. So I'm going to leave it on the default of blank, and then I'm going to put choose. And like I said, this is the first time I've been in here to look at this. So let's just say that this is let's put my name at the top. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll put the date. And this is a, well, let's say it's a paper for an assignment. I'm writing about the history of my hometown. I don't know if that's one word or two. Of course, if that was title, it would probably be over to the center. We would tab over. Don't take my advice, I'm not a professional. Okay, well, let's get some history about my hometown. And to do that, let's left click in, I'm going to left click down at the bottom in Google Chrome. You can use whatever internet software you're using. Could be Safari, it might be, I don't know, it could be many different things. And I'm going to come here, and in the URL I'll type wiki and send cities. And we'll go to Wikipedia and see if we can't find out some information about different cities. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. North America. It says it right here. In 1955, Terre Haute, Indiana was labeled Sin City by Monthly Magazine. Reputation for being wide open with gambling and well-developed red light district. So if left click and hold, and you can highlight this entire, of course you could do anything, you don't have to do this. Now once it's highlighted, you can either right click, or remember, if that's not enabled, hold control to the left of your spacebar on your computer and left click once, and this box pops up, and now you can select copy. So we'll do copy, and we can go ahead and minimize or close Chrome, and then right click or do the equivalent here, and we can hit paste, and there we go. Now I have a little document I've started. This is the start of a paper or whatever. So let's see. Let's figure out how to save it. Well, in the upper left hand corner we see the name pages. So this is the software we're running. So I bet you if we go to File and go to Save As, here's Save, select Save. Aha, I selected Save, and now a box pops up and it lets me name my document. So I'll put hometown history, and we can select where we want to save it. Documents is the default. You can save it on your desktop. You could save it into applications, although I wouldn't recommend that because it's not an application. Remember, this is just going to be a file. So let's go ahead and leave it in documents. That's going to probably be the default on where you want to save it anyway. We can select save, and now we'll exit out of pages. I close the page by clicking on the red button in the upper left hand corner. And if you remember from the first video, Pages is still open. Just because we close the window, it doesn't close Pages. So if we left click on Pages and come down here and quit, now Pages is closed. Now let's try to find the file we just saved. So we know we saved it in Documents. So if we left click on Finder down on the left hand side of the dock, the Finder comes up, and I bet if we left click on Documents, we'll see it. And yep, there it is, Hometown History. You double click on it, it'll pop right back up. Now let's say we don't remember that we saved it in Documents. You can use a program called Spotlight, which is unique to Mac, and that's in the upper right hand corner where the magnifying glass is. Left click on the magnifying glass and you'll see this box pop up or drop down called Spotlight, and you can search, and it searches the internet and it searches your computer as well. Now earlier I was doing this. I searched for hometown history. Oh look, there it is, document. How about that? And here it is. So isn't that cool? How about that? Now let's see if we can't save that. Let's pull that up again. We'll do it through Finder. Go to Applications. No, I'm sorry. Go to Documents. Left click on Hometown History. And let's go up to the top left where it says File. And is there a Save As? Save as Template? No. let's just left click it, and we'll just drag it and drop it onto the desktop. Now it's on the desktop, and you can actually right click on the desktop and select new folder, and I'll just type my name here. Nope, I gotta left click inside here first. I gotta double click inside. Well, you can tell I'm really new to this. Oh, you left click on it and then you hit return, and now I can type inside. Oh, that's so... Okay, now I have my own folder. Now I can left click my document and drop it inside my folder, and now here's my folder. And let's say we don't want it cluttering up the desktop. I'll left click on Finder and go back to Documents, and let's left click on Dave, hold it in, we'll come and drop it in, and now the folder Dave is in Documents. And if we double click on Dave, inside of that is the file I just created. Well, I know I'm just a beginner and it's confusing to follow, and if you watch the whole thing, thank you. Be sure to practice it, and then you'll have it down. So thank you for watching.